Welcome to our video tutorial designed to help with the teaching of gymnastics in primary schools. It aims to help non-specialist primary teachers who have had little or no training in PE. The video shows you lots of good ideas, and at the end I signpost you to some really useful resources which are now readily available and easily affordable now that you have sports premium money. I hope it is of some use to you. We're going to begin with rolls that we know practically everybody can do, so they're really inclusive. The first one's called the pencil roll, or the log roll, or sometimes the sausage roll. This next roll is also a very inclusive roll that most children can be able to do. It's called an egg roll or a sideways tucked roll. This next roll, the sideways shoulder roll, is physically quite simple, but sometimes children struggle with the coordination. The teddy bear roll, for this, if you go onto your left hand side, you raise your right leg. If you drop onto your right side, you raise your left leg. It's designed to look like a teddy bear rolling around, hence the name. You roll across the top of the back or the shoulders. Now for the forward roll, which is a little bit more difficult. The first progression or first stage is getting the correct round body shape. So for this we rock from feet to shoulders. After doing this a few times, we ask the children to see if they can stand up on their feet as they come forwards. The next progression is to slowly tiptoe up until your hips are high above your shoulders. In this position, look back through your legs to the wall with your chin on your chest. With strong arms now, lower yourself down so the back of your head touches the mat and roll. And we'll see this one again. Walk up so your hips are high over your shoulders, chin on chest, look at the wall, lower yourself down strongly, back of the head on the mat to sit. Once children have mastered the previous progression, we try and crouch and reach. Importantly, we keep the head tucked well in, chin on chest, and keep strong arms. Crouch and reach. The final progression really is to try and get back to your feet at the end of the roll, not pushing up with hands out in front. The backward roll is a much more difficult roll, probably not even worth bothering in year 1 and 2, apart from for a few children, but generally kids need to be quite a lot stronger before they can do this. We'll run you through the progressions again like we did with the forward roll in the other video. The first thing again is getting the correct round body shape. So for this we just do rocking backwards and forwards from feet to shoulders. Staying in a nice tight ball shape. The next thing to do is to get the correct hand position. Now the hand position is vital. What I say to children is pretend you're carrying 2 trays. Other people say bunny rabbit ears. Okay, but we can see the tray carrying position there. And if this is correct, the flat of the hand should land on the mat. So what we're going to do now is just rock back and forwards. Our hands should end up flat on the mat, and we push ourselves back towards our feet. Good. Good. Push yourself back up. That's it. In this next progression, we're going to rock backwards and forwards with our tray carrying hands, and when we feel confident enough, we've got enough momentum, we're going to try pushing over and landing on our knees over the other side of the mat. So the next progression is to go from standing. We're going to crouch, try and keep a round shape at the bottom. Good. Tray carrying hands, and we're just going to drop onto our bottom and go over. The additional momentum from dropping creates more speed, which allows more children to get over. The final stage of this is to try and go from feet to feet. We're going to drop onto the mat as before with hands in position, but as we go over, we're going to try and push hard off the hands so we end up on our feet and not on our knees. Good. Shall we have another go at that? Voila.